going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we're back with an all new video. I just really put my all into trying to make sure you guys could see the top of our heads. I'm hoping that you can see Tanea's bun and you can see my hat. I had so many people comment and say, oh my god, the top of your heads are cut off. And then my producer told me that we weren't centered. And all I can tell you guys is that I'm not sure if you guys have ever had to do a YouTube show right after work, but
It gets kind of hectic.
it's hectic, you're tired. I was trying to hurry up, so that's my apology. Someone actually told me, actually I'll call her out, Kimberly told me that it's been like this for the past couple of videos. So I'm hoping that it's always Kim.
I love Kimberly.
I'm hoping that you guys can see the top of our head. But so it's Thursday. I'm wearing my I Love Olivia Pope shirt because I miss her. They just, actually it's crazy because I put this on and then I came down here and started setting up, and then I was on what's that thing called, Instagram, and Darby Stanchfield, who plays Abby, put up a picture of all of them that they just took, and it says happy holidays. So it's like they miss me, I miss them. I really miss Scandal right now. Shout out to Candace because we talked about watching, we're going to watch the season finale together when I do watch it. I think she's watched it once since it came on, but me, I still haven't. And again, it's really, really weird because I always watch the last episode a gazillion times, so whatever. But so yeah, it's Thursday. That's my producer. What's going on? It's like everything that I say before, then somebody says something else. It's my producer telling me about Chris Brown, but I'm not going to talk about him because it's just another day in the life of Chris Brown.
Right, like
It's
let
not-
live.
If he feels like he wants to go off on Twitter right now,
Go ahead, Chris.
go ahead,
By
Chris.
all fucking
Do what you need to do.
Like,
Don't let me stop you. Don't let me say anything.
go off. Black Lives Matter.
So today has been, I guess, a pretty good day. At work today, I went to a Christmas party. Remember, I'm in a new position, so it was kind of like mandatory that I went to this Christmas party with my boss today, and which wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know, I don't want to say I'm anti-social, but I really don't care to socialize with people that I really don't care for, if that makes sense. So yeah, but you know, I've been an operator. I was an operator for years, so I really like to match like the names with a face with the names that I see constantly in the directory. I mean, so that part was good. And they did have a you know, I got a little freaked out because when I first got there, they had meatballs, and the meatballs had pineapples and craisins in them inside of the gravy.
Always gotta do.
So I just was like, oh my god, like I really hope I don't come to this party and don't eat nothing, because I'm really trying to prove to my boss that I can do this. Like I can come out of the office and be a normal person. Okay, so then they had like a little wing bar. That's where I pretty much stayed. They had jerk chicken, they had lemon pepper chicken, they had fried chicken, and they had teriyaki chicken. And they were like party wings, so I could just go flat crazy. So yeah, I had about 3 flat pieces of the teriyaki. I had a piece of the lemon pepper, but this was before I knew it was lemon pepper. I've never had lemon pepper wings because I hate the taste of lemon on food. I just like lemonade. I know, don't judge me. And
How did you like the lemon pepper wings?
you know what? I feel like I didn't get a good taste of them because I doused it in ranch. Because it almost looked roasted, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was a little on the other color side. I don't know. I don't want to say it was yellow, but I don't know. I thought it was a regular chicken. So I got that, and then on the other table, they had like a pasta salad. Couldn't do that. Then they had like a 2 big humongous fruit trays. Y'all know I wasn't with that. But they had a cheese tray. So I ended up with about 4 flat pieces of the chicken and about 3 cubes of cheese. I took some, oh, and then they had dipping sauces for the chicken. But they had chipotle Chipotle something, some kind of red sauce, and blue cheese. So I went to the little vegetable tray and took some ranch dressing from out of there. So I had a celery stick, 4 pieces of flats, and 3 cheese cubes. Their drinks were eggnog and citrus punch. So I don't drink eggnog and I don't drink citrus punch. And my boss was like, because everybody else's plate was like piled to the rim, and I'm just like, I've never been that type of person. Like, it's like people see free food and they're just like, hell yeah. No, I've never been that type of person. But so yeah, the Christmas party was, you know, I never want to do that again, but I'm sure I'll have to again. So it was cool. And then I came back to my office and I ate half of my spaghetti that I packed for lunch, because all morning I was thinking I wasn't going to have to go. And then the bottom of my pants had coconut oil all over them. I couldn't see it in the dark though, so I didn't notice until I got to work. And my hair wasn't done today. And my hair wasn't done today, so it was like in a little raggedy bun. It just wasn't a good day for me to go and represent our department, but whatever. So yeah, then I went back and I ate the spaghetti and, you know, did the rest of my work. How was your work day?
My work day was cool. I did all my work before my lunch break. So after I came back from lunch, I didn't have shit to do but tweet and look at all my social media. I was tired though, because like when it rains like this, like it rained all day today and it was just gloomy. I just like to be in bed, and we have like windows surrounding us, so
it's cold.
All I can see is the rain. All I can hear is the rain. We're on the 9th fucking floor, so it's just like I want to be home. But other than that, it was pretty cool.
My office doesn't have windows. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm starting to think it's a good thing, because I just feel like if I could see freedom, it would really like freak me out all day.
Right. Like when I used to work at this candy store called It's Sugar. Glass fucking walls, glass doors. Like just seeing people walk out and me having to stay in there was like, give us free, please.
So, also, I wanted to tell you guys that on Saturday, we are having a production meeting with Uncle Al, and I'm really excited because we're going to Cheesecake Factory for brunch, and that's like my new favorite spot. So now remind me to take syrup.
Alright.
I'm definitely taking Aunt Jemima with me, because if you watched the last video, you know that they make their own homemade, and it was clear, and I wasn't feeling it.
It was not clear. It was just light.
Clear brown.
It was like,
if you can imagine what that looks like.
It was like the same color as honey. It was not clear.
And I wanted to let you guys know that on Monday, don't forget that I said that's the only video that we will be recording next week, because Thursday is Christmas Eve and I'll probably be busy. And also, I get to let you guys know the surprise for Monday. Monday, we will be having a special guest, everyone's favorite, Momma Nae, will be on Monday's show. So,
how fun.
I don't know how or where we're going to sit, because this isn't going to work, because she's definitely going to need space, because she's crazy.
Hold on, she won't be here the whole video?
Yeah.
It's going to be a short video.
And, but what I wanted to tell you guys was, you can send in questions that you want to ask Momma Nae. You can ask Momma Nae anything you want to. If you want advice from her, if you want to ask her about a situation that she feels, something that's happening right now and you want to know her opinion on it, or if you want to just ask her a personal question, this is your time for the people who love Momma Nae. This is my Christmas gift to you. Everybody always says, why don't you let Momma Nae talk? Why y'all never let Momma Nae talk? Momma Nae will be right here on Monday answering your questions. So, again, if you want
to call out sick.
If you want something answered by Momma Nae, Monday is the time. Thank you. So anyway, let's get straight into this video. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the Freddie Gray case that's going on in Baltimore right now. I'm sure most of you know what's going on. There are 6 officers who are going to have to go on trial, and They've started with the first officer. His name is William Porter. But after 3 days of the jury trying to come to an agreement, they couldn't. So it was a mistrial. So basically, for the people who do not understand, because so many people, yesterday it came out that it was a mistrial. So many people took that and just exploded.
And ran.
Oh my God, it's not gonna be no justice served. Fuck this city. Fuck the police. Ready to riot and stuff. Y'all know we just went through a big riot back in April. So before you guys get upset and think that this is the end, this is far from the end. All this means is that, again,
he has to go on trial again.
He has to go on trial again. They have to get a whole new jury. But it's not like how, you know, when you get picked for jury duty and, you know, you might just get picked for that case. No, like, they really have to pick these people. They have to have the right amount of black people, the right amount of women. Like, I don't want them to pick. I was just talking to my coworker about this. The only reason I don't want to be picked is because my job is not going to pay me while I'm gone. I'm only going to get $15 a day from the fucking state, and I don't want that. But I was telling her I would love to sit in that courtroom and hear this man's testimony. I want to hear what he has to say so bad.
I want to see the evidence. Like, I really want to be a part.
I wish it could all be on the news. But anyway, like I said, so they couldn't come to an agreement. So basically, like I said, they had to get a whole new jury, and then he has to go back on trial, which they said will actually push back the trial dates for the others, because they, you know, it's going to be like in a row because it's 6 of them, and since they're not doing them all together, which I think is a great idea that they're not doing it all together. But we had a really heated discussion about it last night because I talked to some co-workers about it. I just feel like this is what everybody's talking about, especially in Baltimore. So, you know, it's people who feel like the guy that's on trial right now is the driver, and he was the one that was supposed to make sure that Freddie Gray was in the seatbelt, and he wasn't in the seatbelt. I actually have what he's up for. Give me 1 second. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Wait, is that it again? No, hold on. Sorry. I was just reading this while I was at work, and I was like, oh, let me keep it up. Okay, so he's up for involuntary manslaughter, 2nd-degree assault, reckless endangerment, and misconduct in office. So, oh, and he's 26. I didn't know he was 26. Okay, so basically, because people have been asking me how I feel about it. This is how I feel about it, because there are a lot of people that feel like just because Freddie Gray died does not mean that it's every single officer who's up for trial, that has to go on trial's fault. Basically what they're saying. So I feel like definitely this officer, each trial that comes up, I'll tell you how I feel about that person. For the officer, this officer, because he was the driver and he was supposed to make sure that he was in a seatbelt, and like Tanea was saying last night, this city is known for rough riding. If you don't know what rough riding is when they basically put you in the paddy wagon and they drive as crazy as they can. It was so crazy.
They make stops.
Oh my God. Hope was just telling me, she was like, I thought that was like a joke or something. She was like, but she was in a paddy wagon before, and she said, I thought that we were just on a really bumpy road. But like they purposely tried to drive as hard as they can to knock you all around the van. So I feel like by him knowing that, it's no reason that he should have made sure that he was in a seatbelt. It's no excuse for that. Like, he was trained to do that. There's no excuse for that.
Because even someone said, like, if he would have reached over and put him in the seatbelt, he could have grabbed his gun. Did you see how they had Freddie Gray? He was like fucking hogtied. Like, what was he going to grab it with? Like, it was no way.
Right. And then people were saying that, you know, that it's not the city's fault about what happened as far as his back, because he was in a car accident very recently around the time that he had died. But like Tanea said last night, which made sense, which I wish I would have said to the guy that works at my job, but he works down the hall, didn't see him today. If that was the reason for his back being so messed up, then why was he able to run?
Why was he able to run?
Why was he able to run from the police? Because that was the whole point of y'all.
That was the point of him, y'all running after him, because as soon as he saw y'all, he ran.
Right.
But if his
back was in that much pain or hurt that
how
bad,
could he run from y'all?
Exactly. So I definitely feel
and
like
he like took y'all for a chase. Like it wasn't no like 1 block run.
Right.
So
I won't say that him going to the hospital, the officer not taking him to the hospital, I won't say that that's completely his fault, because he called his supervisor and he told his supervisor what was going on, and they did nothing about it. They didn't give him the okay to do anything. So okay, I'll possibly let him slip on that, but he has to do some type of time for that whole, you know, and that endangerment. Like, he really put him in danger, not having him strapped and letting him bump all around that van. That's his fault to me. Because there's a lot of people that don't agree with that, but that's his job. His job was to strap him in and make sure, your job is to make sure that from where you picked him up at, he gets to that jail safely. Not to say, oh, you're supposed to, because you know, in their eyes, just like he's a criminal, so why would I make sure he's
But you don't know
that's your job, right?
Because you don't know what he did.
But that's the stereotype that all black little gangsters.
When they finally caught him, because they thought he had drugs on him because he was running, he didn't have anything. So what did he even get arrested for? What did you stop him for? Because you thought that you saw a knife. How the fuck can you think you see a pocket knife in somebody's pocket from blocks away? Like, it's no way possible.
Karan.
I think Karan is sleeping.
He might have to get to the door. I don't understand who's at the door.
Because everybody
usually has a key who lives here. I don't think we're expecting
people who
company.
live here that don't have a key.
But, so yeah. So in my opinion, he definitely needs to serve some kind of time. I'm not
the key.
Is that Smash?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Her key ass.
It's in my own car. I don't have a key.
You talking about that?
It's upstairs on my bed.
So like I said, I'm not saying that this man should go to jail for life, but he definitely needs to serve some type of time.
And the thing is, because people are like, if your supervisor, you know, doesn't tell you to do something, that's just like, because I have worked at plenty of jobs where I wasn't the supervisor, and I understand you saying like, well, I called and asked my supervisor, and she didn't do anything, so I didn't do anything. But still, if you know somebody's hurt, that's just like a lady at my old job had a seizure. Mm-hmm. The person who helped her, he didn't go to my supervisor and be like, oh, can I call 911? Oh, can I put a pillow under her head? Oh, can I give her a Band-Aid? You do what you know you're supposed to do as an employee.
Right. So
it's like, to some degree, I can understand the, oh, I said something to my boss and so I didn't get the okay. But if I say, like, at one point before I was a supervisor, if I said something to one of my bosses and she didn't answer me right and I kind of felt like the person over her would come down on me, I did that shit anyway. Like, and that's because that's just the type of person I am.
But that's the type of person you are.
Is this a job that you want for the rest of your life? Like, you being this police, or do you want to like keep on going up? Why would you do just the bare minimum for a job that you want to, that's something that's your career or that you're passionate about? Why would you do the bare minimum?
That's true.
So it's just like, I mean, I understand what y'all saying about that, but fuck that. His ass need to go to jail too. And it may not be for manslaughter, but it can be for something else, because he saw when they put Freddie Gray in the paddy wagon. He saw that he was in pain. Why didn't you put him in a seatbelt? Why didn't you take him to, even if your supervisor said no, and you have a person who's locked up crying out for help and pain, you still not gonna do it? Like that just don't make sense to me. It's like, no, like it's nothing that you can say to me that makes it okay. And then not only you know that he's in pain, like they put him in there in pain, you make several stops before you get to the prison, and you take him on a like nothing that you did was right. I don't give a fuck if who you call. I don't care if you called Obama. Like nothing that you did was right. You did nothing right. Nothing.
Well, William,
your job is to protect and serve, and you did neither.
And Tanea said that if he gets off and they start rioting, she's taking off of work and going down.
I'm going down there. Like it's ridiculous. No, hell no.
Now I want to say something that Tanea said last night, and then we can move on from this subject. But I agree with what you said last night, and every person and every black person might not agree with this, but I definitely feel like as a black man, he had some type of responsibility to be loyal.
I didn't even want to say
like,
it.
I mean, I'm just saying, because I've been
Black Lives Matter. Like, come on. It's like as much as much like police, I'm not even going to say racial, as much police brutality that has been going on. You're a young black man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even like, I can sit here like, well, because it's like some old black man like, oh, you little nigga ass, let me teach you a lesson. Like, you a young black man.
Right, 25,
this could have been you.
Right.
Like, it could have been you.
That's true.
But instead, you like, oh, I'm a fucking police. Throw his ass in there. Let me make some stops. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, no. I'm sorry, no. You're going to jail too. You take your fucking ass to jail. I don't care.
And I feel like for some of because the guy that I was talking to was black. I feel like this is my honest opinion. If William Porter was white, y'all wouldn't be saying these same things.
Hell no.
Y'all
and see, that's the thing. If he was a white guy,
right. Oh,
y'all be all up his ass.
But give him the death child.
Right.
Kill him.
No, because he's black, y'all wouldn't feel bad.
That don't mean nothing.
His black ass ain't feel bad for Freddie Gray black ass. Like, no, it's not happening. Not over here.
So as the trial gets closer and closer to closing, or when they come, to a decision, we'll come back and talk about it. But I definitely feel like he should do some jail time. She feels like he should do some jail time. So there you have it. And y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it. And shout out to the people who say that they constantly think about us every time they hear about this case, because it's in Baltimore.
If this is you, I'm going to kill you.
Who is it? We recording you, Handle Key? You gotta get the door. Hold on. Come on to there.
It's just so fucking annoying.
The disrespect in this house is real. They don't be respecting our little show, but that's alright. Because when we were MTV and BET, maybe BET, and VH1, they gonna know when them checks start coming in, they gonna know that it's real. See, that's their problem. They think they can just be disruptive and shit.
Please forgive me. I did forget.
Alright, now you gonna come in and talk.
Alright.
I said I was sorry. You can be nice to me.
I don't have to do nothing.
Okay, so moving on to Adele. Before we talk about the Adele concert, I have to talk about the Adele ticket sales today, because the Adele tickets went on sale today at 10 o'clock. I was on the website at 9:59. The first thing that they did was put me in a line and said I had to wait because there was so many people on the website. Cool. So I opened up like 3 more tabs of Ticketmaster so they could all be waiting. I had one on my phone and I had one on my iPad. I was fucking ready. Yes, I was waiting for Adele shit to be available. Okay. 10-15 minutes later, finally, the thing pops up for me to be able to pick, which ticket I want. I put in 3 tickets, standard tickets, best available, no matches found. Cool. Put in 2, standard, best available, no matches found. Okay. Put in 1 ticket. Best available, no matches found. Cool. It's 2 shows in DC. I went to Tuesday. Did all 3 again? Nothing. I seriously had to breathe. Like, I really had to do some numb y'all holding your cure. Because I can't. I just fucking can't. I don't have an Adele ticket, people. Like, okay, it hasn't come out that DC is sold out, but it's something wrong with Ticketmaster's website. Y'all knew that Adele was going on tour. Y'all knew when her tickets was going on sale. Y'all should have had all of the kinks worked out. And you know why I'm real mad? Because it's the same shit that happens with Beyonce. There aren't that many artists where if you don't get their tickets the first goddamn 5 minutes, you will miss out. Just those 2. Beyonce and Adele. And y'all know how long it's been since Adele been on tour. No,
yes.
Y'all, big ass Ticketmaster company, y'all want to charge fucking $15 extra a ticket for the Ticketmaster charge, but I can't come in and just do what I need to do. Now I don't have a ticket. And then, you know, so I'm on there, I'm like, oh, well, you know what, while I'm on here waiting, let me see if other people are going through what I'm going through. So I put in the hashtag Ticketmaster. My God.
Right.
People were sending Ticketmaster death threats about Adele tickets. I thought I was going crazy. So then there are the people who actually got through and got their tickets. And the whole time I'm just like, how? 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 What did I do wrong? Like, why don't I have my Adele tickets? I had my money ready, Adele. I was ready. And then, which is a good thing, it is a good thing, Adele and their team have like tried to make it some way to where you can't
resell your tickets.
So I do like that. Now I do
so
like that.
If y'all have bought multiple tickets to resell, if y'all are about to buy resold tickets on StubHub, don't buy them because they might not work.
Right.
Like,
oh, and you don't make me give y'all a bad ticket story.
Right. So don't do it.
The people who've been watching, y'all know. And for the people that don't know, search Jay-Z and Beyonce epic fail video that we did. Oh, I know about them bad tickets. But Adele, or if Adele, are you watching this? Or Adele's team, this is an issue. I don't have a ticket. 2 whole shows and I couldn't get 3 tickets, 3 seats. And this is how I know it was something wrong with it. I tried to do the gold packet, I tried to do the silver packet, and I tried to do the platinum packet. Nothing would work. Everything said, I know goddamn well y'all ain't selling no $750 tickets that fast.
Did Ticketmaster issue out like an apology?
Nothing.
They haven't said anything?
Nothing. I should actually, you know what, when I'm done this video, I'm going to go try again. Because I don't think that they're sold out. Not to say that they can't get sold out. I think that it was so malfunctioned.
It was so many people on there, it probably went down.
Right. I didn't see anybody from my state, you know, that people that's going to DC say that they had their tickets. A viewer from Florida said they had theirs, and a viewer from somewhere else. Even Crystal from The Read, she was trying to get hers, and she was saying that she was thinking about getting hers from StubHub, but already for a standard ticket, it's $700.
So they can kiss the blackest part of my ass. Like, I'm not going nowhere for $700.
I just don't.
Okay.
I need.
Christmas fall on a Friday.
See what I mean? But if they start acting crazy.
I did what?
But so yeah, so Tanae's about to try to see if it'll work now. But shout out to the people who are watching this that actually got tickets, and shout out to the people who didn't like me. Shout out to Joy. Me and Joy were she was telling me today that she didn't get to get it. Did you click it?
Oh. I was waiting for something else to come up.
If this shit works.
What do you want me to say, man?
So like that's bullshit.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna tell me that no. I feel some type of way.
I did it for 3. So let me see, for 2.
And what really, really irritates me is that the people that probably did get tickets aren't even as big of Adele fans as we are. Like, they just jumped on the Adele train when they got 25. That shit's not fair. I'm ready to fight. Like, I'm ready to stab the director of Ticketmaster. I'm not playing. Like, this is crazy. Like, If you're watching this video and you got tickets, can you tell me how?
Like, what y'all do?
Tell me the process, because I don't know what to do. But anyway, moving on to the Adele live concert. And
Y'all too loud.
Shady, right?
Cause we screaming.
And the live event in NYC, which was dang, now my thought process is all fucked up. It is like I can't, it's too much already on my brain.
Well, she didn't say it like that. She just said
the live concert in NYC that was this past Monday at 10 o'clock.
Oh my God, was
if
amazing.
you did not see it, I feel sorry for you. I actually feel sorry for myself because we recorded it and for some reason it disappeared from our DVR. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the devil just decided to take that little bit of joy from us, but it's coming back on December the 23rd, which to me is still too far away because I wanted to watch it last night. I wanted to show it to my friend Ashley, but it disappeared, like I said. But anyway, it was fucking amazing. Just like I knew it was going to be.
I had the next time.
It was amazing. And like Tanea was telling somebody, the reason that she didn't hit a couple of her high notes is because we got to pay for that shit. As I was trying to do today. But I couldn't.
And we still can't.
But yeah, so only thing that I can say about this concert that I was a little sad about was that I really wanted her to do Sweetest Devotion. I mean, that's not even to say that she didn't do it because they didn't even show the whole concert because the people who said, because I found out about this concert a little while ago, like the night that it happened. It was like a big secret. So they sent me like video clips from the actual concert and she was singing Water Under the Bridge. They didn't show Water Under the Bridge.
Is that the same concert that she did, and she did Hometown Glory, but it was like for Paris?
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was like while she was singing like pictures of Paris, like the Eiffel Tower and stuff was up. When was the Paris attack?
I can't remember.
Okay, never mind.
But so let me tell you all my favorites. I loved All I Ask, bitch. You knew. See, the thing is, I know that When We Were Young is about to be the new single, but I really feel like you should put All I Ask out there. I'm just saying, that's all I'm asking.
The thing about it is, like, it's just like, All I Ask is like a great song. Like, it's just great. Like, it's amazing. Her voice on it is amazing. Her singing it, she delivered. Like,
she really delivered singing that song. Like, I mean, not to say that I even thought that she wouldn't, but I didn't think she was going to do that song.
Right.
I really didn't know she was going to do that song, but it was amazing. When we were young, I don't know, you guys. It's just like, it's just fucking awesome.
And it gets better like every time you listen to it.
Tell me. I was about to say, tell me somebody that's singing a song out there like When We Were Young. Like, that song, if you still don't have Adele,
I'm sorry for you.
Like, at this point, I'm ready to gift it to you on iTunes. Because I don't understand why you don't have it yet. I don't.
It's like, if you don't have Adele yet, you're cheating yourself.
You really are. And like I said, I'm really loving Adele this era. I love her hair.
Oh, this blonde bob is giving me so
She's
much
dressing
life.
better.
This face beat bad.
Lashes on fleek.
Well, her lashes, see, that's her thing. Like,
eyeliner on fleek.
if she don't have nothing else, it's lashes. Like, that's what she wants. And she always say that. She was like, a good pair of lashes. That's like, and she like her nails done. Shiznit.
Just amazing. Like, I really could cry thinking about it. But so yeah, I really loved When We Were Young. I don't know what possessed her to throw Rolling in the Deep in there.
The thing is, I know exactly what possessed her. Rolling in the Deep catapulted 21. Well, I think that was her first single, and like it just went crazy. But like to end it with that, like, But it's like Rolling in the Deep is like everybody's favorite song. Like 3-year-olds sing that song.
This
like,
was literally like an hour of power. Like, it just felt so right. And then she had to come out and let you hoes know that she is not sad and depressed no more. She got a man. And then she sung Someone Like You and said, I found someone like you. Okay? Let me let y'all know that
you know what she need to sing? Oh my gosh, Found a Boy. Because I know now she probably kills it. Like, because it's just from a whole nother place. Because that's my song.
Found a boy who
I love more than I ever did you before. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and my last favorite part was the fact that she had to come out and tell us, she was like, you know, I was really nervous about this concert. This is the first time I've performed in 4 years. And she was like, I didn't want to tell you guys about, you know, the new music and the CD because, and then she just bust out crying and was like, I just really wanted you guys to be surprised. I was like, oh my God, no! Adele was just so emotional. And then this bitch got off the stage, ran to the elevator, and bust out crying. Like sobbing.
I wish y'all could have saw me.
Yeah, for the people who follow me on Snapchat, y'all did see her.
I was just like, I was sobbing too. So when they opened that elevator and I saw her sobbing, I was just like, ah!
But wait, it wasn't even like, she was like, like, Adele,
it was amazing. It's still bringing tears to my eyes. It's amazing.
So you can imagine my frustrations when I didn't get a ticket today. Okay? But I will say that I know that little concert that she did was sold an extra 2 million copies that night when everybody who don't pay attention to Adele, who don't know Adele, was just, you know, flashing through the channels like, oh, what's this? And got hooked. Shout out to Adele. Shout out to the people that watched that too. I can't believe I'm actually about to talk about this. But let's talk about Love and Hip Hop New York premiere real quick that happened on Monday.
Sorry, I just wanted to unfollow that. I don't know what it was.
So Love and Hip Hop New York started back on this past Monday. And I tell you, Mona, every time I think you can't get no better, you always seem to prove me wrong.
Better? This show is trash.
The trashier, the better. The trashier, the ratings go up. That's the whole point.
Like, the thing is, the show is trash, and Cardi B wasn't even on there.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
everybody was waiting for
what is this show about to be?
Everybody was waiting for Cardi B.
I'm just so sick of you putting black women in this light. Like, stop shining the light on these hoes. Like, it's just too much.
Hoes gotta eat too.
I guess.
But if you want to call me Mona and put me on there, I will come on there. And I'm not joking. If you want me to come and like do your red carpet and we interview them, I can do that too.
The thing though, I wouldn't mind watching it if it was just like Remy Martin. It was just Remy Ma and Papoose, or Yandy and Mendices. I'll even take Peter Guns because that's really entertainment in itself. But everybody else, like, I don't need Ra Ali. I don't need bum bitches on deck. I don't need Young B.
Okay.
I don't need none of them.
So let's go down the line.
I don't need that white girl. I don't need her.
So let's go down the line. I am loving Remy Ma. I think she looks beautiful. I love her jail weight. I love her. Her lyrics are still the same. She's still hitting the stage hot. I love her because, you know, I did listen to some of Papoose when I was younger, but I really like don't know him like that.
He's really, I don't want to say underground because everybody knows him, but he's not like a mainstream rapper, but you can't deny his lyrical talent. So
I really enjoyed getting to know him, and I really love how loyal and how, because it's rare, especially you don't expect that from a guy like him anyway. Like, you really don't, and you don't expect a guy like him to be able to still be waiting for her when, even though I'm pretty sure he was doing his thing while she was gone, but he wasn't disrespectful. You didn't see that shit all in the news. You didn't see his groupies and stuff.
He just sucked by a junkie. You don't think so?
I don't know about that. Or maybe a trustworthy prostitute. Right. I don't know.
Okay.
But you know, it's just good to see. It's nothing like seeing black love, like real black love.
The thing is, I like young black love. Like, it's just so amazing.
So the thing is I really like them, and I know people are on her side and they're like, you know, with him telling her, no, it's time to go. You have a curfew. You knew. You on the box, bitch. We got to go.
Look at Meek Mill.
Okay.
We don't want the same thing happening.
Yandy and Mendices, what I have to say about Yandy and Mendices is, when I found out that Mendices was getting 8 years and he was going back to jail, I felt really, really bad.
Right.
But also with this show coming back on, I really thought that it was going to show Yandy going into, I don't know, like, I already knew this was coming. Right. I got a plan in motion mode. Like, it just seems like it just caught her out off guard. Like, she didn't know this was happening when we all knew
that this could possibly
but
be happening. You know what I really feel like her thing was? It was just like, she got too comfortable. And she probably didn't think that if it did happen, it wouldn't have happened so soon. And she probably didn't think that he would be gone as long. But the thing is, you knew when he signed that plea deal that he was going back to jail. I just feel like that whole time she should have been not, because she'd be like, what did she say? Like, I'm not living my life like that, but not really living your life for something bad to happen, but preparing for when he leaves, because you know that he's about to leave again. You know that he's not staying with you forever.
That's another black love that I just really, really love. And I feel really sad that he's going to jail. And I'm really hoping that he doesn't have to do, you know,
hopefully he can do the 6 years like Remy Ma. Because she was sentenced to 8 years. But for like a gun charge.
And that's what I was going to say. Like, it's not like, I mean, I don't know if he's killed someone in his lifetime, but he didn't go to jail for that. He went to jail for drug trafficking.
Which he probably can get out on like good behavior, maybe in about 4 to 5 years. But you know, I feel real bad about them.
But I really love Yandy. I really loved her hair, and I
love their little family.
I do too. I love their little family too, and I really as crazy as it is, because you know she's supposed to be, you know, taking over this new artist. This old artist. You know, let it rain and clear it out. Okay. And let it rain and clear it out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side song. I really enjoy her. Like, she really delivered what she was supposed to, and I'm really hoping that Yandy does go ahead and manage her. And I do feel like she could have handled herself better at the thing, you know, when she was about to pop off.
But she tried.
She did try.
She sat down.
And she didn't swing or nothing, so.
She said, like, it's but so much you can do with somebody, like, popping off in your face. Like,
okay, so let's just skip to the craziest scene of this whole episode. You know, Tara, there was a time where I actually felt bad for you. I really used to feel bad for her. It was almost like the kind of bad that I felt for Melly. Like, I mean, she is the wife. I mean, but Tara technically wasn't the wife.
But she put in wife work.
Right. And she's been with him for years. They had children. They lived together. She's been nothing but loyal to him. He cheats with some thought with a heart in her throat. Knock the bitch up and marry her ass. How you marry your side hoe and you still...
Peter changed the game, honestly. He really did.
Okay. So they start off with showing that Tara has moved, you know, so Peter could be closer to the boys, because wherever they was living, he was going there and like staying nights. Like, he wasn't making his way back to the city where Amina was.
Even though he was still staying nights.
Okay.
Closer.
So it shows them waking up on an air mattress on the floor. Her and Tara and Pete. So instantly I'm like, come on, Tara. Come, sis. I mean, like, really, what is it? Like, what is it that you can't... I mean, I don't know what he needs to do. He needs to burn you.
He needs to burn you. He probably has.
He needs to burn you good.
He probably has.
Like sizzle your ass.
She probably has had all the sisters.
Okay.
Like I really doubt it. Unless he hasn't. But the thing is, it's just like she won't tell him, you need to get over me. No, you need to stop putting your vagina on a platter and serving it to him. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, has he not hurt you enough? Like, what else does he have to do? He married her and he still hasn't left. Like, what else does he have to do to make you stop having sex with him? It's almost disgusting. Like, nobody wants to hear about your slip-ups. It's gross. It's not like, you know, you're like 21 and you like, oh my God, girl. You know, like when you don't have no kids and, you know, y'all officially really broke up and you like, oh my God, guess what? Girl, why Peter came over and, you know, we made a mistake and had sex. But it's just like not like that. That's like not the situation anymore. So like it's just gross.
It's really gross. And the fact that Amina lives right, like, okay, they were on the 11th floor. So Tara lives on the 11th, Amina lives on the 7th.
4 floors down.
Really, Peter? Because see, we already know that Amina's retarded. So, you know.
Right.
There's only so much fussing I can do at her. It's just like the same old cry. Peter, you said you were going to start staying home at night.
And it's just like, you dumbass bitch. You are young and getting it. Like, why would you settle down with Peter effing Guns?
Are you like 50?
He's old enough to be her damn father because his son and her are the same age. Like, so now, like, you see what Jocelyn did? Jocelyn stole Stevie J, married him, and now she's like winning. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, she didn't do that.
You didn't do that. Like, you stole him from his longtime girlfriend, got married, got pregnant, and now
you're the side whole wife.
You're the side wife because he's cheating on you with Tara and probably other people. Like, why would you do this to yourself? And it's just like, both of y'all have children. Are y'all thinking about when y'all children watch the show like, damn, my mother's a thought. Like, she's stupid. And she dumb.
Especially you and me, you got girls.
Right. She got one girl, but still, like, would you, like, you know what, honey? As long as you love him, let him treat you any type of way. It's fine. What?
And Peter, you need help. You need Ayanla.
No, Peter, no, it's not even that Peter need help. It's the women.
He still needs help, Tanea.
Granted, he needs help, he wouldn't be able to have 2 women if 2 women weren't having sex with him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, granted, like, he needs help because he thinks it's okay. He needs help because he thinks that what he's doing is fine. Like, that's why he needs help. He don't need help for that. They do.
But, I mean, but that goes back to when I'm always talking about what women allow men to do. I always say that, like, I'm like, if the woman wasn't doing that, then they wouldn't be out here doing the fucking things that they're doing.
Right. Like,
but it's still like those motherfuckers need help too, Tanea. I mean, because it's like if the woman would shut her vagina and wouldn't just give it to anybody. I mean, y'all just give it to
y'all
anybody.
Just give y'all vagina to anybody. Anybody knocking on the door, you just throw it. Here you go.
So,
like,
I just,
it's just gross. Like, it's annoying. Like, it just.
That's gonna be the next thing. I bet you Tara, Peter, and Amina are gonna go on Ayanla Fix.
Do you love yourself as a woman? Like, Amina, Tara, do y'all love yourselves? Like, girl fucking power. Like, do y'all not think girls run the world? Like, do y'all listen to Beyonce at all? Like,
the rest of these people can go to hell. I don't know who BBW is. I don't know who this white little girl is.
The new Erica
Snowflake. Rich Dollars can go back to Hollywood.
The new Erica Mena.
And Cardi B hasn't even come on yet, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not a Cardi B stan like the rest of y'all, so.
The thing is, I don't know who she is. At first, like, I was just like, what the fuck is she? Like, she is really a thought bitch. But, you know me. I like a thot and a hoe that owns their wholeness. You know, like, I'm a hoe. I was a hoe. I'm fine with that. Like, it's like Drea. Your wholeness can get deleted. No, you known for being a hoe. It'll never be deleted. It's in Wikipedia. Like, no.
And then y'all gonna have then this week, this was the big talk this week. Kat Stacks feels like Cardi B is trying to be just like her, and then she came out today and said that she never slept with all of those rappers. That was just a lie. She was putting on a show. Kat Stacks.
Kat Stacks.
First of all, what rock did you crawl from under? Because I haven't heard nothing about you in years.
Kat Stacks.
We forgot about you.
Nobody wants to be like you.
You
know, America loved when you were locked. Like, we loved when you was in jail and locked up. Like, we don't really give a fuck about you at all.
You don't even know you.
You're disgusting. You're nasty as shit. You're like a walking STD. Mm-hmm. You're so fucking vile. Nobody wants to be like you.
Nobody. Not me.
Like, at all. Like that.
Not me.
At all. Like, the worst person in the world doesn't want to be like you.
I mean, they might want your money, but that's...
I would rather be broke like I am right now than be her. She's disgusting.
Oh, I definitely would be. I think she burning. She got that burn for life.
She has something that don't go away.
I don't know, but
you look gross. Like, you look disgusting. You look nasty.
So, shout out to y'all who watching Love and Hip Hop, because we are. But we're about to wrap this show up. I want to give a congratulations to Tiana Taylor and Iman. Or is it Iman?
I don't know.
Whatever. I don't think it's Iman. I think it is Iman. I don't know. The basketball player that plays
Tiana Taylor and her baby daddy, her fiance.
The baby wasn't due
on Juni.
The baby wasn't due until January the 16th, but yesterday morning.
He came out a whole month early. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Exactly a month. But yeah, she said she went to the bathroom and she didn't know she was in labor, and then she felt the baby's head.
No, Lord. I've been to pass the hell out.
She felt the baby's head, and she said after 10 pushes, the baby came
I thought she said
up.
2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she said
10 counts.
Oh, 2 10 counts. The baby came right out. I guess she was ready to get out of there.
The baby father tied red shoelaces around the umbilical cord. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
I thought it was the headphone cord.
Whatever. The thing about it is, like, I'm excited for your new bundle of joy, the new life that has come upon y'all. It's a beautiful thing. But, see, this is what I also say about celebrities when they be like, I want my privacy. Like, you know, get out of our life. Let us live. I want my privacy. Like, it was almost kind of like too much. We had our baby today at home. Congratulations to us. Like,
maybe they're more open. Maybe they about to get a reality show. Who knows?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's just kind of weird. You
But,
know?
she's named after her dad. Her name is Iman Taylor Shumpert Jr.
Hold on, and that's my whole thing. Is his middle name Taylor?
I don't know, but I know she's a junior.
But if his middle name not Taylor, he can't be a junior.
We don't know that. So as of right now,
I'm just asking you.
I don't know.
I'm about to look him up then.
It doesn't matter what Tania looks up and what she says. On her birth certificate, it has Junior.
Because that's probably her name then.
And so they've nicknamed her Junie. I guess short for Junior. I'm really not sure about the whole naming your child the exact same name as their father. Well, naming your daughter the exact. I mean, even the first name is cool because I've seen a father named Devin and you named the daughter.
Oh, that's just like my goddaughter's name is Terrell. Her middle name is Terrell.
Right.
Okay, no, his middle name is Asante.
But that's not my business. That's your daughter, and that's what you want to name her. So, but I'm really excited for you, Tiana, because you really seem like you're going to be a good mother. I've seen you post pictures of your little goddaughter and niece and stuff like that. So I think that
you know, I love that they're really in love. I had tweeted earlier, like, they are so in love. It's almost disgusting. Like, it almost makes you want to vomit. Like,
I'm excited. I hope you put the wedding on TV so I can see it, or invite me. I'll come. The Toni Braxton biopic trailer came out that will be coming on Lifetime in January. It's going to be called Unbreak My Heart, and it's going to be focusing on her illnesses, her financial struggles, her divorce, her son's autism, and her family troubles.
How long is this? Only going to be an hour? Because that's a lot for an hour.
It's probably going to be like the length of Whitney Houston's or Aaliyah's.
Can I tell y'all something? I'm really not a fan of biopics or biopics, whatever they call it. I'm really not a fan of them. Like, at all. At all.
I'm not a fan of these ones that's coming on
especially
Lifetime.
Something going straight to Lifetime. Who gave them the okay to keep on doing this?
And I actually like them after the person has died.
Right, that's what I was about to say. I really like them when you did.
So I don't know, because Tony, your story isn't over, so I don't know why we're telling it so soon.
Right, because you're still like...
You're here. You're alive and kicking. You just won a Grammy.
Right, so I don't understand.
But, I guess the girl that they have that's going to be playing Toni Braxton she looks like her, I guess. I hope she acts right. I mean, it's just these Lifetime thingies are bad. Like, Aaliyah's was bad. Whitney's wasn't too bad, but Aaliyah's.
But you know why I think we kind of figured like Whitney's wasn't that bad, because it was nowhere near as bad as Aaliyah's.
And I didn't like Anna Nicole Smith's. Like, who the fuck was that?
I didn't like Brittany Murphy.
But so yeah, that's coming out in January, so y'all look out for that. And last but not least, just real quick, want to touch on this Rita Ora versus Jay-Z / Rock Nation thingy that's going on. And basically, she's suing Rock Nation, and she's trying to get out of her contract because her contract does not end until 2019. But what she's saying is she hasn't had but one CD come out since she's been with Rock Nation, and she basically feels like they've taken on so many other things like basketball teams and other artists that they're not focusing on her, and it's like they can't get it right for her. So basically she's trying to figure out how she can get out of this contract and go with a new label who can help her.
Hold on. You suck. So nobody can really help you.
I don't know Rita Ora.
You're bullshit. Like, you can't sing. You suck. Only thing you do is look good. And maybe you should go to Rihanna's people. Is Rihanna with Rock Nation? Then maybe you should stay. Because, like, you're trash. You can't sing at all. Like, at all. So I don't understand. It's good that only one. You should continue to be like a person that we see on red carpet in runway clothes. Because everything else, you're trash. Like, and the thing is, like, you've been with so many people, you're like Hollywood vagina now. Like, nobody cares about you. Stay where you are. It's the best place for you.
I don't think there's much else to say. I mean, like I said, I don't know Rita Ora. I can't name one song. What's the song you said she did? I mean, she sang?
It's like kind of like remix of an old Biggie song. What's we going party and bullshit. She got a song called Party and Bullshit, I think. That came out like maybe 4 years ago, maybe 5. But it's just like, Rita, you can't sing.
No.
Like,
no.
you can't sing.
So
maybe you should think about doing something else.
Do you think that Jay-Z and them should let her out?
I would drop her ass. Like, what is she doing?
She got the Adidas.
So did Rihanna. She was in 50 Shades of Grey.
I almost feel like that Rihanna is your problem, Rita. It's really no room
see, let me tell you the one thing. They kind of marketed her wrong, because when they first put her out, they tried to make her the new Rihanna.
Oh, okay.
Because it was kind of like a little bit after that Rihanna and Chris shit, and then like her going back to Chris, and like they just really wasn't feeling it. So they were trying to give you a new Rihanna. But what you have to realize is Rihanna already has her fans love her. So when you try to put somebody out to like take her spot, it kind of won't work. That's kind of what they did with Jason Derulo. But the difference between her and Jason Derulo is he has real talent.
Y'all know how I feel like.
Because Jason Derulo was supposed to be...
Jason Derulo
was supposed to be the new Chris Brown. I mean, no, it's not happening.
I mean, you had time too, because he was in jail. So.
You had plenty of time, so you just know.
But anyway, we'll be back on Monday. Don't forget to send your questions in. That'll be our only show next week. I have a question, and I want you guys to come under here and tell me, for the people who, because I know it's people who don't actually watch this video all the way to the end. It does get pretty long. But for the people who are still watching, me and a viewer, he tried to call me retarded, actually. And I was doing, I would tweet and it'd be like, I'm tweeting for the people who hate ketchup on their eggs. I'm tweeting for the people who hate for their food to touch on their plate. And then I'm tweeting for the people who pour their milk in the bowl first and then pull the cereal. When he was like, who does that? That shit is retarded. And I was like, I do that. Why you gotta call me out my name? So he was like, well, find me some other people that do it. So, right now,
I do that.
You do it?
And the thing is, the reason why you do, I think Ashley does it too.
Cool.
The reason why you do it is because you're really not a milk fan. And you pour a little bit of cereal, whip it around, eat it. Pour some more cereal, whip it around, eat it. Like if you don't care about soggy ass cereal, then you never do it. And you want to know what? You're disgusting. Because you like soggy ass cereal. It's nasty.
I don't think that means you. I mean, because it doesn't necessarily get soggy right away.
When you pour a bowl of cereal and then pour your milk over it, by the time you get to the last bite of cereal, it's soggy.
I mean, she has a point, but the thing is nasty. I need to know if what y'all do. Do y'all put your cereal in first and then the milk, or do you put your milk first and then the cereal, so that I can take a vote and I can tell Louis that I'm not retarded?
Oh, look! But why would you say his name?
Oh, Louis. And I want to give a happy birthday shout out to the truth teller.
Happy belated birthday!
If y'all follow the truth teller on Twitter, just go to Twitter and say happy birthday. He didn't even. You know how long he's been watching our show, first of all.
And he didn't tell us purposely.
He purposely didn't tell us because he didn't want us to announce it on the show. So he was just talking about his birthday. Was like, yeah, because my birthday was last week, but my sister didn't even come. I'm like, your birthday was last week. Happy belated. And he's like, yeah, I didn't tell you and Tanae on purpose.
Just so y'all wouldn't do that. So I'm asking y'all to find him.
The truth.
At him.
It's the D-A truth.
T-R-U-T-H
Teller. T-E-L-L-A. It should come right up.
And add him and say happy birthday.
Thank you. So
you can hashtag the show.
For the people who will be doing some Christmas shopping this weekend, my heart is with you. I pray that you get it all done.
Well, I may be able to do Christmas shopping now because I don't got no Adele ticket, because who ain't get a gift yet would be SOL.
Well, I'm calling Adele. I mean, I'm calling Ticketmaster tomorrow, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, yikes. I still might not have no gift.
But I know a lot of people will be doing shopping, so y'all just make sure y'all careful, because people don't know how to stay in their lane when they're driving, especially on the highway. So just make sure all of your eyes are open. And if you can...
shopping.
Huh?
You will be shopping too.
And if you can find someone to watch your child, because last year I took Kari with me Christmas shopping. It was a shit show. And this year I went to 5 and Below the other day and I took Rex with me. Shit show. So if you can just go so you can be focused with your list, do it.
Right.
Do it. Get this done.
I don't believe in taking kids anywhere where you have to go and you have to focus. I don't know what Tiffany be on. Like, she really don't think that kids take away your focus.
I don't care about taking her while I'm taking someone else, but I can't take her when I'm getting stuff for her, because it was just, I think because I've done it so many times over the past years.
Because she wasn't paying attention.
She won't be paying, but this year she was just like,
what's that?
What's that? Who's that for? So,
right.
No more of that. And she doesn't believe in Santa Claus anymore, so whatever.
She's a jerk.
But anyway,
if she didn't start believing Santa Claus again, I wasn't buying her no gift.
So, for the people who are just watching, this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We'll be here every Monday and Thursday. Shout out to my TGITs, because we are low-key doing a countdown, and we are almost through with December, and we just have to get through January. Praise God. But for the people who always watch, you know what to do. Make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody to watch the show. And again, I hope you all have a great and safe weekend. Tania, take them out.
Amen. That was nice. And if you didn't know, now you know that there is no show like the show. Happy holidays.